Good day, everyone. I am Mitchell Ramirez Sandangan, and today we are going to talk about the levels of language, and others might call it the branches of linguistics. But do you know what are the levels of language? It outlines the various subfields of linguistics, which is the study of language. And always remember that according to Cesar Chavez, our language is the reflection of ourselves. A language is an exact reflection of the character and growth of its speakers. For starters, we are going to play a game. It is called Supply the Missing Words. You are only going to supply the missing letters in every word in order to complete the word. Am I understood? These are all related to the levels of language. So, are you ready? Let us all start. First, we have 4 pictures. What do you see? We also have 4 missing letters. What can you make with these letters? Now, do you have your answers with you? The answer is phonology. Did you get the correct answer? Examine the 4 pictures. What did you see? Clue, they're all listening to something. So these are phonology. Do you understand? Second, we have here 4 pictures. What did you notice? The first picture, we have a hand written just me. Second, we have a puzzle. Third, boxes with WORDS, that stands for words. And lastly, we have do not give up. Also, in the missing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 missing letters. What is the answer? The answer is morphology. MORPHOLOGY. So these are all morphology. Now, did you get the correct answer? Third one. Now, I think that the third one's a little bit complicated, but I will give you a clue. The first letter is letter S. Now, do you have your answers with you? Correct. The answer is syntax. Now, did you get the correct answer? Fourth, we have here 4 pictures that states, the third picture states, what does it mean? Do you have any idea? I will give you a clue. The second word is letter E. Are you guys ready? Correct. The answer is semantics. Lastly, we have here 4 pictures. Now, in each picture, there are places, and the other one is stating directions. What do you think is the answer? I will give you a clue. The fourth letter is G. Correct. The answer is pragmatics. Did you get the correct answer? Now that we are done with our activity, let us start with our discussion. Now, are you guys ready? We have 5 levels of linguistics or language. First, phonology. Second, morphology. Third, syntax. Fourth, semantics. And lastly, we have pragmatics. First, phonology. This is the level of sounds. One must distinguish here the set of possible human sounds, which constitutes the area of phonetics proper, and the set of system sounds used in a given human language, which constitutes the area of phonology. Studying phonology is very simple, just like this. What does the B sounds like? Z. How about letter F? F. F. How about letter D? D. D. So that's it. Before understanding or constructing a word, you must know the sounds of every letter. Am I understood? To better understand phonology, we have here 10 examples. Now, in every example, we have colors yellow and green. I will say color yellow and you will say green. Am I understood? Let's start. See you later, alligator. Make or break. Meet and greet. fender bender, hustle and bustle, study buddy, boy toy. Great! Did you understand something about phonology? Second, morphology. Morphology is the study of words and their parts. This is the level of words and endings such as suffixes or prefixes. To put it in simplified terms, it is what one normally understands by grammar along with syntax. Since morphology is the level of words, let us apply the missing prefix or suffix. Am I understood? First, we have old. Can it be or could it be er or est or ness? Older, oldest, or oldness? Correct. The answer is older. Now, did you get the correct answer? Second, polite. So, supply the missing prefix. Can it be on, in, or in? What is your answer? Correct. The proper prefix is im, or impolite. Last one, we have the root word happiness. Can it be unhappiness, or un, or in? The correct prefix is un, so it is unhappiness. Now we have here 5 examples. First, older. The root word is old. The suffix is er. When combine these two, we can form a word older. Second, polite. The prefix is im, impolite. Now third, the root word is happiness. The prefix is un or un. Now we're gonna have unhappiness. Fourth, read. The suffix is able. Now if you combine these two, we're gonna have a word readable. And lastly, wash and able also. Now if you're going to combine these words, we are going to have washable. These are all the level of words or morphology. Now did you understand? Now that we're done with phonology and morphology, the third one is syntax. Now syntax, this is the level of sentences, or a structure or the proper way of constructing and forming a sentence. To better understand syntax, let us create a sentence. We can create a sentence using pictures. In the first picture, we have a movie setting. Second, a girl holding a phone, and the third was an emoji, an angry or a pissed off emoji. Now, can you write a sentence about this? Now we have here a sample sentence. While watching a movie, people who text on their phone are very annoying. But this sentence is not correct, or others may say it is not constructed well. Now, can you construct the sentence for me? Now, this is the correct way of stating that sentence. People who text on their phone while watching a movie are very annoying. Now, can you see the difference between the two? How about this one? Can you make a sentence or construct a sentence using these pictures? The first picture we have here, a girl holding a telescope. Second picture we have here, someone reading a book or maybe answering something. And the third one, we can see here a girl who is shocked. Can you make a sentence create with the use of these pictures? This is the sentence. Looking over Charlie's exam, several mistakes became evident immediately. However, again, this sentence is not constructed very well. Can you construct it for me? I will give you 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you done? Do you want to see the correct answer? This is the correct sentence. Looking over Charlie's exam, the teacher noticed several mistakes. Do you find the difference between the two? Now that we're done with the level of sounds, words, and sentences, let us continue with semantics. Semantics is the area or the study of meaning. Now, to better understand this, we have an example. We have here a picture of a giraffe. Now, what does it mean? When someone says, he is a giraffe, what will you notice or what does it mean? For denotation, it means he is an animal. But when it is a connotation, it means he is a tall person. Now, the difference between a denotation and connotation is its meaning. Denotation means the same meaning, while connotation is another meaning. So that's it. That's the denotation and connotation of the word giraffe or the sentence, he is a giraffe. Second, now we have here a sun. Now, what did you notice? Can you make a sentence using the word sun? For denotation, it says, the sun is a part of the solar system, which is a scientific observation of that picture. However, in connotation, you are like a sun in my dark days. So that's it. That's the difference of connotation and denotation for translating or interpreting that image. Lastly, we have pragmatics. Now, pragmatics, the concern here is with the use of language in specific situations. So there is a different usage of language when you are in a different situations. Just like we have an example, so just like these. In the sentence, will you crack open the door? I am getting hot. Now we have three pictures. What can you say in the first picture? The girl is shocked. Second, maybe surprised. Third, also shocked but in a higher volume. Now, when you say, will you crack open the door? I am getting hot to a person you are not close with. Maybe they are going to be shocked, but with a person or a situation or place that you are familiar, or example at home, it will be okay. It will be somehow okay. So am I understood? Second, do we have the sentence, I heart you? Now, if you say it to another person who you love with, you are in love with, it is very lovely to hear that. But second, if you say it or you say it in a place or to a person that you are not associated with, it sounds creepy and awful. So am I understood? Lastly, we have, if you eat all that food, it will make you bigger. For other people, it will sound annoying or an insult. It sounds like an insult, but to your family or to your close friends, it's just okay. Now we have here three sentences. Will you crack open the door? I am getting hot. I heart you. Third, if you eat all that food, it will make you bigger. Now, we have here a staircase. Before going to the peak, you need to take a step first. Now, these are all related to the levels of language or linguistics. Now, first, we have phonology. This is the level of sounds. Now that we learned what are the level of sounds, we have here morphology. This is the level of words and endings. Third, syntax. This is the correct or proper sentence structure. Now that we learned what are the level of sounds, words and endings, and correct sentence structure, now we can know the level of meanings, or we can create what are the meanings of each sentences. Now we have, that's semantics. Now we're here at the top or the peak of the staircase, which is pragmatics, the use of language in different social contexts. Now, did you learn something? So, as a review, we have phonology, the level of sounds, morphology, the level of words and endings, syntax, the correct sentence structure, fourth, semantics, the level of meanings, and lastly, pragmatics, the use of language in different social contexts. Now, do you have any questions, clarifications? None? So that's it. Thank you, and this is Mitchell Undangan. Goodbye.
Cheerio, ciao, adios, goodbye. Thank you for watching. God bless.